Hello everyone, I'm Jelina, and in case you don't know about me, I'm making a series of IELTS speaking tests. I just made a couple video about part 1 and part 2, and now in this video I would like to make one more videos talking about IELTS speaking part 1. The topic is animals, okay? I guess that you already know the topic when you click on my video. However, I want to introduce you again here in the video, and today I will introduce you four questions, four sample questions. When you take the IELTS speaking test about animals, you may be asked by examiner. Actually, animals is the common topic recently, maybe the 2020 to 2021. So it's also necessary for you to have your own idea in mind before you take in the IELTS test. Okay, it's not only to wonders for your IELTS exam. It's also wonderful for you to improve your words as well as how to express your favorites in daily conversations. Okay, so now. Let's jump to our topic now today. There are four sample questions, and the first question is, do you like animals? Okay, so to deal with this question, you may answer that yes, obviously. I have to say that I'm an animal lover. I love all types of them, apart from some scary looking animals like frogs, crocodiles, you name it. And I have to say that I'm really into wildlife animals channel on TV, which could help me to broaden my mind about wildlife habitats and their behaviors. And actually, I couldn't learn those kind of things in school. Okay, at school. Sorry. And the next question is, so which animal do you like the most, and do you like most and why? So to answer this question, you may answer that, well, as I just mentioned to you before, I like all types of them. And if you ask me, I would like to say that dogs and cats are my go-to animals, partly because they are just so adorable and they are loyal too. So, and another reason is that in general, I like animals to domesticate them as a pet, simply because I want some company. I'm now living in Ho Chi Minh City, one of the metropolises in Vietnam, and I live in on my own. Therefore, keep a pet at home could help me to cope with not having family members around. Okay, it do wonders for me to release negative emotion. And the next question is, why do people keep pets at home for? Oh, I have to say that this kind of question is much common for the part 3 of IELTS speaking test. It's not for part 1 because that the examiner, they require you and they hope you to give your information, your own idea in formal way. Okay, they also your idea. It's not like to take the information from other or the internet. Okay, it's not requires you much formal information and proper information. It's just your own idea, but trying to express yourself in the formal way, like instead of you say in my opinion, for me you could say in general. For example, so I would make an example for you through this question. Okay, so the question here is again, why do people keep pets at home for? So you may answer that, from my observation, Vietnamese people keep pets at home for several reasons. One obvious reason is that they simply keep scary looking dogs at home to chase away the thieves. It is the ideal way for them to protect their assets. for example, the jewelries and money as well. Okay, so another reason is that people just simply want to pet animals. For example, it would be lovely for you to just come back at home and there is a dog or a cat always there waiting for you whenever you whenever you leave your home. Okay, it will be great, right? Okay, and the last question is there any kind of endangered animals in your country? Okay, it's also a kind of a general question. Okay, and you may answer that, well, as far as I'm concerned, or for the best part of my knowledge. Unluckily that there are several endangered animals in my country. I suppose that one obvious reason is that Vietnamese people, they are kind of superstitious. Therefore, they want benefits animals part without consider about the science. Okay, it is there all about their belief. Therefore, sometimes it's ridiculous for a youngster to do those kind of things. But when it comes to the former generation, the adult of the former ages, they have a tendency to do this. For example, when you think about cancer and when you think about some strain disease, that people could have a specific way to cure the disease, they have a tendency to believe those kind of weird way and ridiculous way to cure their disease, because they're kind of simply hopeless about their disease. I can understand it, but it's totally unbelievable and it's useless for me, I suppose. And another reason is that you may answer about the deforestation. Okay, you also said that to make matters worse, the increasing of deforestation in Vietnam is really a big problem here, because tropical forests or jungle are actually the wildlife animals' home. Therefore, when Vietnamese people nowadays they are cut down a lot of trees on a daily basis, it could harmful directly to the wildlife animals' habitat and their food source as well. Therefore, it's also a big reason why we could say that some kinds of wildlife animals are on the verge of extinction. For example, the tigers, the bears, etc. Okay, so I suppose that those kind of idea for you is a great sample for you to mention when you'll be asked by the examiner in the IELTS speaking part 1, part 3 somehow. And yeah, okay, and I could give you some more example when you want trying to give example in your IELTS speaking to deal with the animal topic here. So you may give an example when it comes to superstitious Vietnamese people. Okay, for example, Vietnamese people they could buy the ivory of an elephant to cure their disease, for example, the cancer. And so there is a need, so there is a demand, so there is a supply, and another people they know that and they could benefit from this. Therefore, they are willing to kill an elephant just to take their ivory. So this also the problem here when you could give the example for examiner when it comes to you want to prove that Vietnamese people are superstitious. Okay, and that's all about the video today. I want to share with you my ideas and my sample answers for those sample questions in IELTS speaking part 1 in terms of animals. Okay, hope that you could receive values again. For example, new words express the structure when you want to express yourself, your own idea about animals. So have a great day. Bye, and see you on the next episode. And before leaving, I just want to say that when you receive some couple value here and you like my video, please like and subscribe my channel. Whenever have some you could catch the latest videos from my channel that you already know, and you could receive the value as soon as possible. Okay, so thank you for your time and your interest here. Bye, have a great day again.